Just talk about how this experience relates to the other two.
This one is probably one of the better ones just because of all we've been through this year. And, we've been counting out a lot of times and we found a way to stick it out and find a way to get back to a bowl. So we're just thankful and we worked hard and it's good to see all that hard work coming to fruition.
Just talk about at Wake. Just talk about taking what the defense guys gave, your defense gave you, and take those short fields and getting points. And just, is that the opportunistic football you guys got to play?
Yeah, we just found a way to win. We know we have a great defense, and they did a great job of providing us a short field. Special teams played a factor in that too. Mike Noll did a great job getting some punts off, and you just, like you said, we just took what the defense gave us, and we made the most of it. And we probably didn't make the most of it as we could have, but we did what we had to do to win, and that's the only thing that matters. It's find a way to get a W.
I know that, of course, it's all the team performance, but you personally in your last regular season game made a huge impact on it. First offensive touchdown of the year and all that. What does that mean for you to be the one that really helped the team get over the edge?
It wasn't so much about me. It was just finding a way to make a play, and I was able to get in the end zone. It was a great play call, and we executed it well, and that's the best feeling when you go all week in practice and you know the look, and when you get the perfect look you want and you have the opportunity, then the only thing left to do now is just to go punch it in.
Just curious, how much of the challenge of this season was kind of navigating sort of the ups and downs of it, kind of focus on the idea of
It was definitely a challenge, but also, we're really a really close bonded team. So it never got to a situation where that people were pointing the finger at each other. We all knew that, we all kept focused. We had some bad losses and we had some ups and downs, some close games that could have gone our way, but we kept focused. We knew that ultimately our goals were still out in front of us and we were able to achieve it.
Harold Landry actually mentioned this Saturday that obviously the finger pointing from the outside was loud and you guys probably either tuned it out or didn't pay attention to it. But on the inside, you had full trust in each other and as well as your coaching staff. And that was a big one. Everyone's going to point things at coaching. But can you just talk a little bit about that trust in the coaches and sort of where that comes from?
Just because we're all in it, and we also know that it means a lot when you have a coach that's out there willing to take a bullet for you. He could have went out there and blamed execution of the players and all the other stuff because ultimately, players make plays, and if you don't win the game, then obviously players have a hand in that too. You can't blame it all on the coaches. But Coach Dazio, he faced the media, he took a bullet for all of us, and he kept believing in us, and we were able to pay him back and be able to get that sixth win.
You touched on this briefly a second ago, but you've shown incredible patience throughout the year as far as, time to carry situations, things like that, special team opportunities. And I think I thought one time you were kind of like, it'll come around or whatever, but for that moment to come the other way, is that kind of an example of how patient patience was?
Yeah, Coach Dazio has expressed, and he says faithfulness and loyalty will always be rewarded, and that's something that really means a lot to me because, as you mentioned, of course, everyone wants to be the guy. Everybody wants to be the guy that gets the most of the carries or makes all the big plays to win the games. But at the end of the day, I really, it also helps with maturity, but I was able to put the team aspect before myself, and that's the only thing that really matters. When I'm done playing, and 20 years from now, I'm not going to remember specific stats from games. I'm going to remember what we did and what we accomplished as a team and that feeling and how it was in the locker room after the game.
Have you talked to young guys yet about sort of the impact of the bowl and what it's going to mean going forward in terms of confidence and things like that? It's only been a couple of days.
Yeah, we've talked to them a lot about it, but that's something that they're going to really experience. The feeling when you go into a city and everyone knows that you and the other team are there to play a game. Everyone recognizes you. Everyone knows that, you had a decent season, you were able to get to a bowl game, you were able to do what you could do, and everyone's excited to have you and they want to host you in the city. And also the opportunity to have a lot of practices, to continue to develop, and that's huge. And that's really huge so much, not even so much for this year. We accomplished our goal this year, but it's so big for next year going forward where the young guys get the opportunity to practice and continue to play and develop their skills.